Hi, sewing friends. It's Linda here with a cup of coffee. I hope you have one too. The wonderful thing about this channel is that it's a tribute to sewing, quilting, and embroidery. We showcase an array of machines that will fit every project that you can even imagine. Do you enjoy our content? Well, then please lend us your support with a subscription, a like, a comment, positive comments. We love hearing from you. For product inquiries, just lindaz's.com. It's always open. We have a dedicated sales staff that look forward to helping you make the right choice with your future machine needs. And let's embark on today's sewing journey.
So we're working on the Luminaire here, the Luminaire 3. Just wanted to test this out first, the Brother Luminaire. And we've got our cursive looking lettering that we're doing here. So let's press embroidery. And then we can do our trial here. I'm borrowing a hoop from another machine, the Brother 3700 hoop. So let's set that up. The carriage is going to move over here. So we're going to put on a micro thread, which is a Floriani thread, and we're going to see how that looks, because it's going to be small lettering. So we want our thread to be as tiny as possible so that it doesn't look too bulky. So here, let's thread our needle first. We're going to be doing this on white napkins, so I've got white thread in the bobbin underneath here. So let's do this trial run, and we'll see what that looks like. And if it turns out that it's too thin of wording, then what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to change the thread to a thicker thread, and so have it pop a little bit more. So at this point, we are just looking at the thickness of the thread to make sure that it looks good. And then we'll be worried about where the placement is on the napkins once we get the napkins in the other hoop that we're preparing. So always good to do trial runs before we finish our projects. This is looking good, I think. This looks pretty good. It says loving you, and I think the size is nice too, don't you think, Morgan? Or do you like it smaller than that? Because we could make it smaller.
Let's see.
So that is the number 50 monogram called number 50 monogram inside the Luminaire 3. There are that many monogram types inside the machine, so it's so amazing that you can do that. So here we are. We'll come back when this is done when this is done stitching out. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks pretty good, I think. Don't you think, Morgan? It looks pretty good. We were going to see if we could make it smaller even, because we're trying to be as discreet as possible in our napkins, and the space between the two words might be far. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over and we're going to check it out. We're going to go back. So we're going to go to return. And then we're going to do size, and we're going to see how, so it's all selected right now. We're at the smallest it can be, so we cannot make that one any smaller, actually. So what we can try to do is edit.
Can't we do text?
And
isn't that a way to make
that
it?
is the way, that's absolutely right.
Yeah.
And then so we can go to spacing, and we can reduce the space between.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just see what happens.
But that's...
Oh, we're going to go to where we want the spacing to be smaller.
Yep.
And spacing, smaller. Okay, so that's as small as that can go. Okay, so we were playing around a little bit on the letters, and we looked at some of the different fonts, different spacing, and we've come back to the original, which is the 06 font that looks like the cursive. It wasn't the 50 after all, it was just the 06. And we made it in the smallest size possible. And we just wanted to stitch it out one last time before we actually did the one napkin, the first napkin. And that's looking pretty good so far. It's in the center. So we've got 8 different sayings that we're going to be printing out on the white napkins. Hoop up some perfect stick stabilizer with the paper side facing up, and we're going to score it. So I'm doing it on the bed of the machine here. On a flat surface is what you want. You don't want to cut it. So I'm actually just cutting scoring the paper in the next shape. And then I'm trying to peel away. I think I got enough of it, didn't I? Let's see if I can get in there. Yep, I can get in there. It wasn't as clean as my first try earlier today, but it does peel away like this. So that's good. And get all 4 sides. And then we're going to lay our napkins down on there. I have no fingernails today. There we go. Get the excess here in case we get close to the edge here at some point. Here is our first napkin. What we're going to do is we're going to try and do multiples because as you can see in our sample over here, they're not very tall, right? So we're going with this one, which is the first one. We did all these trials in the middle and we're ending up with our first try, right? So, and we're going to put them on the white napkins right above, right here at the bottom, right at the base. Each napkin's going to have the saying of, and the concept of this whole project is different titles of songs. So there's 8 different napkins. We're going to put the titles of the song. And what is the name of the singer again?
Same artist, Minnie Riperton.
Minnie Riperton. And you've got 8 songs, 1 artist. And here we go. We're going to keep it.
While you're having dinner.
While you're having dinner,
You'll be guessing who has which song.
Who has which song. Everybody gets there. And plus, if you're going on vacation with the same group of people, each person will remember which napkin was theirs for multiple meals. Isn't that nice, too? You can do that with books. You can do that with books names, book titles.
Presidents.
Presidents? This is true, you could. Or you could actually do it with the first names of the people who are at dinner with you.
Also.
If you want to do it that way. Okay, so let's stick our first napkin down towards the center of the napkin. And what's nice is that we are going to be able to run the camera too, just to make sure that we're setting it straight across this napkin as well. And here, let me unfold it as much as I can. So once it's stuck on this sticky stabilizer, it's there. So that's great. So we'll bring our napkin and our hoop into the machine, attach it here, like yay, like so. So we're doing some editing on the Luminaire here. We're going to go into layout. We want to make sure that our words, love and you, oops, those words right there are going to be exactly. Show us. So we want it to be as far to the right so that the word you ends up in the corner on the bottom, and it's going to be straight across, right above the hem of this napkin.
Yeah.
Right.
Right here.
Okay. So let's go to layout first. We were in layout, and we wanted to go to move, and so we wanted to make sure that it's. And you can see as I push this, sorry, I'm making everybody dizzy, but as we push the arrows to the right or to the left, I'm still pushing them, and you can see it's actually moving over. So it's going to stop at one point. It's not actually going to stop because it will go beyond. So does it look far enough over to the right now? Right now, Morgan, or not?
Yeah, but that's going to be the start point.
That's not the start point.
That's the ending point?
Yeah, because you can see where the cursor is. That's the end of. So what we want to do is we want to then go into OK.
Wait,
so we're going to test it.
The right place.
I know, we're going to test it. So we went into, sorry, you guys didn't see what I pushed. So we're going to push this icon right here with the arrow and this in the box. I'm going to push that one. And now we can decide, so we're at the lower left-hand corner of the design. And that's where that is. And if I push the lower left-hand corner, it's going to move. So it moved over to the lower. I'm going to push the lower right again. You can watch it move. That's lower left. Lower right. Then we're going to go to upper right.
I think I want upper.
Upper left. You want it higher?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
Is there a way to see it?
There's a way to see. Yes, there's a way to see. So we're going to set up the camera. Okay, so there's all kinds of ways to see where we've put the designs. We've actually scanned the background of our hoop in the hoop, and that was using this button. We can actually look at how it looks like in the hoop, and then we can zoom in and see exactly what it looks like in the hoop. Or we can close that one, or we can actually project what it looks like. And when we do that, that's when a projection square will come on. So there's our rainbow projection. Actually, it's just a white light when you look at it in reality. And then we're going to move that up over our design here. And then you can see then what it looks like.
Okay.
You can see where it is. So we're liking that more and more where it's located on our towel, on our napkin there. So if you wanted to move it more, did you say you wanted to move it to the right a little bit? So if you
Maybe.
press this, you see it's moving with every.
Should I bring it up a
Want to
little
bring it
bit?
up? Go ahead. I'll show you. Go ahead and we're looking at the arrows here. We're pressing these arrows and watching it move. Oh, we can't move it up anymore.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But that's good, I think. I think this
that's
is good. And we do a little bit of an angle, right?
Because it's
This
a
one
little
right
bit off.
here.
This one?
So, you wanted to bring up the right hand side up, right?
This, the left
Down.
side down.
So we'll do this one.
Yeah. Mm,
A little bit more.
no, well, we
It's as
can't.
long as the machine's gonna let you because of the box size.
Okay.
Because you can't get any closer with the unit.
Okay. So then, does that look pretty straight to you, Morgan, or do you want to actually move the net? Because we're
I
we're
wanna
trying to
move
do
the
multiples
napkin.
inside the same hooping. We're trying to do multiples of napkins inside the same hooping, and that's why we try
Can
to
we
move it
move
up
it a
as
bit?
far as we could.
Well, I guess this is okay.
It looks pretty good.
Okay,
I
let's
mean,
do
you
it.
could move this side down a hair, right?
What?
If you wanted to, right? You know what you wanted to do is have it straight like that,
Yeah.
and you could move the saying down a little bit if you wanted to. Or
This
it
is
feeling
good. This is perfect.
Okay, so now you know what to do.
Yeah.
You go okay, on
Okay.
that, and then you press green over here. You're good to go.
Nervous.
Isn't this amazing? And that's yellow. Did you want that red or yellow? Yellow's
Well,
okay.
I guess I want that yellow. No,
Well,
no, I want it
It's
yellow.
fine.
Yes.
Okay. Because we're doing the concept that we're doing is primary colors.
Oh yeah.
So we've chosen the first color to be primary yellow, and we've got red, blue, and green. So we'll do 2 of each color, correct?
Yes, correct.
Correct. So napkin number 1 is done.
Yay.
Yay.
Beautiful.
Finished embroidering. We're going to then add the next phrase, which is what phrase?
Another song.
Another song.
The other song will be Les Fleurs. Flowers. Flowers.
It's called just flowers.
Les Fleurs.
In French, we're
In
going to
French. Well, we're not going to do it in French. It's the name of the song.
do it. Okay. So we've been videotaping here with no sound for a while, but you can see in the images that we have placed our last, but not least, 8th towel. And we did the words lover and friend over here. And now that is stitched, that is actually chosen for the. And now once we press embroidery, we're going to go to the projection, which is that cone. It says wait a while. And then that pops up over here. And it's actually right in the middle of it, but what we want to do is move it way down. So we're going to move it way down. Oops, not that far down. We're going to move it to around the area that we're going to be looking for, which is right there. And then we're going to move the letters by moving the arrows. And we're moving it right into that zone. So Morgan is moving it over here with the arrows. Just going to bring it to the right a hair. And that looks good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. And so then we just start stitching out. That's the last one. Sorry for the difference in the sound. Our microphones died at one point here. And this has been really fun showing this whole program. And what's the name of the singer again? Minnie Riperton. We're doing 8 of her song titles on napkins. And it's for a Christmas gift. So, or any gift of any time of the year. And these are napkin blanks that we've made, and they are looking beautiful. So it was very fun to work with everyone today and to show you how to do this on this Luminaire 3 from Brother. Thank you very much.